What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today I wanted to make a dedicated video talking about two really big common complaints that I've been seeing with the Modern Warfare 4 beta, at least within the first week, and these are time to kill and aim assist. I wanted to go through, share the actual time to kill values that we've been dealing with for the first weekend of the beta, because I am seeing quite a bit of misinformation spread around this, and I just want to make sure we're armed with the correct information before requesting a bunch of changes based on that. And then I did want to share my thoughts on the aim assist situation because it is a very hot topic and they do interact with each other a fair amount as well. So let's dive in and start this off with the time to kill conversation. With this, when the beta first launched, the time to kill did feel insanely fast, and it was actually quite fast on paper as well, especially before the ISO Nightshade nerfs. The general time to kill values were very fast, and not only our standard body shot time to kill values, but also a lot of our headshot values were quite high, and we were seeing ridiculous time to kill potentials, like a 2-shot kill to the head with an AK, or a 3-shot kill if you mixed a headshot in with the M4. And I think that was also leading to a lot of those insane feeling time to kill values. But throughout the first weekend, they did make some adjustments, so let's have a look at the data from the end of week 1 of the beta to see where it stands relative to other Call of Duty games. A couple things to point out here. I'm only using data on the base guns that are available in 6v6, just because I'm not 100% confident on the stats for the guns that were only available in Kill Block, for instance. And a lot of the conversation here is surrounding the 6v6 experience. And also, when it comes to our assault rifle time to kill values, which I'm going to put up on the screen here, I am excluding the high ion burst just because this does skew the data quite a bit, because with a 1 burst kill, we have a really fast time to kill potential that isn't really representative of the other assault rifles, so it skews that average far too much. So with that in mind, as we can see here, up close within the maximum damage range, the graph on the left, we actually do have quite a fast time to kill potential for assault rifles in this game. In fact, it's skewing more in the direction of Modern Warfare 2 than any other recent Call of Duty game. But in saying that, it's not like it's way faster than Black Ops 7, it's just noticeably faster than Black Ops 7. Whereas at long range, these assault rifles are killing more noticeably slower than Modern Warfare 2, and in that case, it's closer to like Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7 values. Now, interestingly, our time to kill values up close for assault rifles, the averages are faster than what we're seeing with SMGs right now. However, a big thing to point out here is we literally only had access to 2 SMGs in 6v6. And this is after the ISO Nightshade saw a big nerf to the point where it actually increased the number of shots to kill from 4 to 5. And that had a drastic impact on the time to kill potential of that gun. And so that also skewed this average quite heavily. I suspect once we start including some more SMGs here, it is going to help bring that average back down because the ISO in its current state would be considered a slower killing SMG now. So keep that in mind. I anticipate this value is going to be coming down a little bit, but at the moment, it is very similar to Black Ops 7 up close and at a distance when it comes to SMGs. And then finally, I also wanted to take a look at LMGs here. And as you can see, at least up close, this is looking more comparable to Black Ops 7 than the style of time to kill we saw with like Modern Warfare 2, for instance. Whereas at a distance, it's kind of somewhere in the middle, if anything, kind of skewing in the direction of Modern Warfare 2. So overall, after looking at this data and after the patches that we got throughout the first weekend, I am still seeing quite a few claims that the time to kill is insanely fast in this game. It's way too fast. They need to slow it down quite a bit. But honestly, I don't think they're far off from a good place where they're at right now. And I mean, I did say this with my initial impressions video as well. I don't mind having a bit of a different time to kill this time around and having that time to kill being a bit faster. In fact, I expected that out of an Infinity Ward Call of Duty game. And while I generally do lean toward the slower time to kill value that Call of Duty uses, I also like variety, and I was ready for a year of a faster time to kill. And as a result, at least in my personal opinion, I think they're starting to get within that ballpark where they should be for time to kill, although I'm very curious to see what the other guns are going to look like in the second weekend, especially when it comes to SMGs, because it is hard to really get a gauge for what averages are when you literally only have 2 guns to work with. So, at least in my opinion, I don't think time to kill is a serious issue. Obviously, it's okay to disagree with that, and some people do want to see a genuinely slower time to kill than this. And I should also point out, perhaps there are some strange outliers still, and some situations that maybe still need to be toned down, maybe with certain headshot multipliers, for instance. Or Apex attachments, maybe. I didn't get all of the Apex attachments unlocked, and therefore these values I'm sharing don't include Apex attachments. But this is where the aim assist conversation comes in, because I think this is actually contributing a lot to the fast feeling time to kill in the game. Because compared to Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 at least, people are generally missing fewer shots in this game. Because as far as we can tell, keeping in mind I don't have a controlled environment to get 2 accounts into the same lobby to do like perfect testing for comparison's sake, as far as I can tell, the aim assist in this game is exactly the same as the aim assist in Modern Warfare 2, which is Infinity Ward's most recent game, and clearly this game was built from that as a base. And so I don't think they've buffed this aim assist at all, but it may feel that way if you've been used to the aim assist over the past couple years, because they did tone aim assist down, especially in Black Ops 7, they toned it down quite a bit. And obviously, if you have a very strong aim assist, it is going to mean that people are missing fewer shots, and therefore your impression of the time to kill, or more accurately, your time to die, is going to be skewed by that. And I've had a lot of people asking me what my opinion is on this level of aim assist. And I'm definitely in the camp of preferring the Black Ops 7 style aim assist, where it's still there, still helping a fair amount, but it's very clearly weaker than what we were used to previously, and what it seems like we're currently dealing with in Modern Warfare 4. And I'd absolutely be on board with them essentially just copying and pasting the aim assist from Black Ops 7 into this game. I think that would cut down on a lot of the time to kill complaints. It would also help bring a little bit more parity between mouse and keyboard and controller. Although this game also has several other issues that are harming mouse and keyboard that are separate from the conversation, like the amount your gun is shaking around in your hands and how difficult it can be to track targets without aim assist present, just because of all that gun motion, as well as things like lingering smoke effects on the map. I'm not talking about smoke grenades, but things like when explosions go off, or even when you're shooting at a surface, you'll see a lot of smoke and dust particles fly off of that, and that will often obstruct your view of your target. And in those cases, aim assist works just fine through all of that, whereas with a mouse and keyboard, you don't have aim assist, so you're relying on what you can see, and you obviously can't see much there. So that's a bit of a separate topic, but again, it all sort of ties together when it comes to the peripheral balance and the aim assist conversation surrounding that. And I definitely think this is the area that should be focused on before making any other serious time to kill changes. Again, if there's some weird outlier situations with a certain apex attachment or headshots, then sure, making some adjustments to that throughout the beta I think is totally fine. But when it comes to our average body shot time to kill, I really don't want to see them take this to the point where it's too slow and no longer feels like an Infinity Ward game. And again, that's coming from somebody that does tend to lean toward preferring a slightly slower time to kill. At the same time, I feel like you lose some of that Infinity Ward feel and some of that variety on a year-by-year basis if you start homogenizing everything, including your time to kill values. I think the real root of the issue here that most of us are experiencing is the aim assist, and also another factor here that should be considered is simply desync. This is something that we deal with every single beta, every year with Call of Duty, and usually within the launch window as well. I don't know if they're just like constantly tweaking things on the back end, but a very common issue in Call of Duty betas is an apparent discrepancy between your time to kill versus your time to die. So sometimes it can feel like it takes you 4 or 5 shots to kill somebody, but on your end, when you get shot and killed, it feels like they're killing you in 2 bullets, when in reality, you look at the kill cam and it says they shot you 4 or 5 times. I think that's likely a factor here as well, and another reason that I think they should be very careful about making too many further time to kill adjustments, at least body shot time to kill adjustments. Now, of course, these are all just my opinions on these topics, and this is where I want to hear from you guys in those comments down below. First off, now that you've seen the time to kill data, how are you feeling about the current levels of time to kill in the Modern Warfare 4 beta? And second, what are your thoughts on the aim assist conversation? Do you guys like the current state of aim assist in the Modern Warfare 4 beta, or do you think they should be toning that back similar to Black Ops 7, or maybe like a middle ground somewhere in between, or maybe even more than what we saw in Black Ops 7? Just let me know all of those thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.